Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today's topic will be single moms and MGTOW, and I'll be mentioning also online dating, which if you've ever been to any site, um, any dating website, whether free or not, is going to be a carousel of single moms. Um, so we'll be talking about how a MGTOW feels about the whole single mom dating thing, and the reasons basically not to do it. Um, Actually, one woman put it really well to me once. She said, she was kind of cool. She said, I understand that most guys don't want an instant family. You know what I mean? They don't want, it's not that the kids are bad. It's just, they're not ours. So it'll never be the same, as far as that goes, which I could really understand, not wanting to take care of kids, that aren't yours. And that's just really common on dating websites. Um, and part of the reason is the guy, whoever, if you're dating a single mom, you will never be number one, no matter what happens. Even if you marry her, you'll never be number one. She'll always have the kids first, which is appropriate. They're her kids. They shouldn't be play second fiddle to you. But as far as you're concerned, that's not something I would necessarily advocate for you to do, because you will never be a priority. I mean, you'll always be at least, I don't know, second, third on the list. I don't know. But you'll never be a top priority for her. And I don't think that's a great feeling in a relationship, to know that you're not crucially important. I mean, even if she says you are, you're really not, because they're her kids, right? That's how it should be. But for as far as you're concerned, that ain't cool. I wouldn't sign up for that. I've also noticed this weird thing where on dating sites, it's really common to see these really, really nasty profiles that women put up. I mean, ladies, can you explain this to me? Why do you have some, not all of you, of course. I hate that I have to say that, but not all of you. But there are a good number of profiles that you're looking through, and they write some really nasty shit. Things like, I've been told I can be a bitch, so if you don't like that, move on. Or I have a loud personality. If you don't like it, fuck off. Or I mean, something like nasty like that. What is wrong with you people? Why would you write that? That's not attractive. It's like these women go out of their way. They're so defensive, and they don't even know you when they're defensive. There's why do you write stuff like that? I mean, you're trying to attract a partner, right? Potential, life partner. Why would you write something so crude? Or the the women that have their breasts sticking up to their chin and then write, "I'm not looking for sex." Isn't that the best? I just laugh when I see that. It used to irritate me, but now it's just funny to see these women. They got their breasts pushed up to their freaking chin, and they're saying, "I don't want sex. Don't objectify me." And it's just, it's exhausting. So what is why the nastiness? I mean, some women are really nice, but some of I read them and I'm like, wow, you are just a honey. Oh, you're just a honey bunch, aren't you? My God. Explain it. Why do you have to go out of your way to show how tough you are? That's not attractive. That's not sexy. And all these websites from the ages of like 18 to 30, there are lots of single moms. And then when a guy doesn't want to date her, they get all defensive and just, you're just a jerk. No, I don't want your kid. I'm sure he's a nice kid. I just don't want him. I want my own. And that's getting difficult to find. I mean, it's not not everyone's a single mom, but a lot of them are. That's a lot of what's available are single moms, and even they sometimes are picky. I mean, it's just hysterical what women think they're worth. And these dating sites is just single mom, next single mom, next single mom. It's, and of course they all have my favorite, the horror story, the he treated me so bad story that they all, I mean, all women have that. They all do. They're never responsible for anything. They're all a victim of something. He was a jerk, and maybe he was, but it's just it can't always be their fault. Okay, sometimes women fuck up too, and sometimes they own it. Sometimes they admitted that they did something wrong, but usually they don't. It's always every woman I've ever dated has had a horror story about someone they dated, and it gets really old fast. Okay, um, but then you say, "Well, I'm over it. I'm over it." If you're over it, don't talk about it. Say, "Well, he beat me, but I'm over it now." No, you're not. You're really not over it. And guys don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear about our exes. We don't want to hear about yours. Uh, just stop.